if you're new to our channel, my partner Adam and I and our dog Twyla have been traveling around Australia for the last 2 years part-time. So to catch up on all our older episodes and new episodes in the future, make sure you go down the bottom and like and subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. I'm King Dino, and on this episode we are getting ready for winter. Aldi has just released all their winter stuff, but you got to get in quick because the stock will only be there probably for the week, and it is Monday today. So like I said, as soon as you've seen this episode, get into your shop and try to get the stock you want. I'll take you through everything they've got at our Aldi, but in saying that, your Aldi might be different, but hopefully you can find these somewhere. I recommend trying a few different Aldis if you can't, because they always have different amount of stocks, I find, or they just sell through it a lot quicker. Alright guys, let's head in and check out their winter camping stock. Alright, first off the blocks, we've got these Instant Up tents. It's a 4-person tent, looks pretty roomy and looks pretty easy to take up and down, and the price $149. Then they've got these battery boxes. I don't know too much about these, but for the people that do, they've got them in stock, and they are $49.99. And then they did have the batteries. I'm assuming that these go in those boxes, and then you have power and you can charge them up. Definitely not the cheapest thing they've got at $449. Now these look interesting and something that I would consider buying, as long as it's the right size for your blow-up mattress. It's like an instant quilt. How cool are they? And you can get them in a couple of different colors, $69.99. Now I have the feeling these were left over from their last sale. They're outdoor picnic rugs. They're nice, large size, and if you're after a picnic rug, they're pretty good. I'm not in the market for a new camping chair, but these look really comfortable and they're a nice size, and I really love the green. But they've got the green, the blue, the black, and yeah, so they're $29.99. Now, I did say it was a winter episode, and if you've got kids, they're going to love these, the little hoodie snooties, whatever they call them. And this one had like bacon and eggs on it, very cute and very camp appropriate, at $34.99. Then, guys, again, I said winter, look at these. These are like full-on jumpsuit sleeping bags. How funny are these? But I don't know if they'll be good or not. But anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think. $49.99, I think they were. And then we've got socks. Yet they'll keep you warm when you're hiking, $11.99. Now sleeping bags. Adam and I just brought ourselves sleeping bags, and they cost us nearly $100 each. These don't look too bad, but just have a good read, even if you pause it and have a read. But they were at $24.99. What a bargain. And then if everyone needs a good tarp, these are quite heavy duty tarps at $29.99. Then we've got every camper should have a first aid kit, and you can start right here with $34.99. All right, then we've got a camp oven bag, but at the same time you could use this for a hose. If you're taking a hose with your camper van or your caravan, definitely would work for it. Now they had a whole heap of different storage bags. These were, some of them were $24.99, some didn't, there was no price. And then also they had like different ones that you could put shoes in, but you're better off just going there and have a dig through yourself. Women's 3-in-1 jackets. How this works, who knows? But if you're interested and in for a jacket, they're $59.99. I've brought some of their winter stuff before and it's been pretty good. So check it out, and there's a few different colors. Now you're probably wondering why I'm filming tent poles. I know that if our tent pole broke in our Crunchy Croc tent, we don't have a spare. So I'm actually thinking about getting one of these. They're only $9.99. How cheap's that? And they work really well. Now you saw the camp oven bag before. Now we've got the camp ovens and also the cast iron fry pan. So if you're in the market for one of these, they're only $19.99. Just make sure you season them, guys. Pop out tubs, buckets, and I don't know what the other one was, like almost like a sink. So pop out. Anything that can be stored flat is good. So if you're after something like this, they were only a cheap price of $12.99. I'm not sure if these are for hunting, but they're a spotting scope. But if it is for hunting, I don't know much about that. Well, I don't know much about these at all, but they're $79.99. Comment down below if you know what it's for. I think it's for hunting, I'm guessing. Now, last time I was in the store, they only had the screw-in tent pegs. Now they've actually got the tent pegs. So they're the screw ones. These are like just plain big nails that you can hammer into the ground. So depending on where you're camping, either of these would be useful. If you want them to be stronger, definitely get the screw-in ones. Otherwise, the nail ones will be fine. Again, guys, I think these were left over from their summer camping stock, because there's not going to be too many mozzies out there during winter. But if you're in need of one, or you want to pick one up for next summer, definitely go grab one. Lights, camera, action. Yes, they have these little lanterns, which are really cute. And not just for adults, kids love a good lantern. It's a great way to get them into camping, or they can start using it at home and pretend they're camping. So yeah, pick them up a little lantern, which they can play with. Now, if you're stuck on space, these are a great idea. They're a fold-up shovel. Great for when you're having a fire and you want to move coals around, or even digging a hole when you haven't got a drop toilet. I'm not too sure if these were $9.99 or that was for something else. So anyway, if you go into the store, I'm sure they'll let you know. Camping rope. You never know when you're going to need this. It's one of those things. These were like 40-meter rolls. How good's that for $9.99? They came in a few different colors. So you got the orange, the green, and you can use it for like hanging out your washing. You could tie down a tarp. So anyway, it's great to have, and pick some up really cheap. All right, because it is winter, you know we're going to be starting having campfires, and so you're definitely going to need a good axe. Being in Australia, I recommend you get a splitter, definitely. But they only had axes here. So if you want to get one to help you chop up some wood during winter, yep, pick one up for a good price of, I don't know. They didn't actually have a price. So unfortunately, you'll have to go in to check that one. Unfortunately, this is another item that didn't have a price on it, but I'm sure being Aldi, they'll be pretty reasonable. So if you're after a bit of lighting to light up your life, yep, you can pick it up there. I've always wanted a torch like this. Besides it being reliable, good torches, $19.99, they're good for security. So I know it's really bad, but if you're out free camping and someone you don't like comes around, they can turn into a bit of a weapon. But anyway, I didn't say that. Now, if you want to take camping to the next comfort level, you're definitely going to want one of these. They look very durable, strong, $59.99, good price, and they look pretty good quality. And it looks like there's got different layers in it. But anyway, yeah, go check them out if you're after a comfy bed. Now, if it's raining and it's camping and you've got washing to dry and you've got a big enough tent, these could be useful. It's a little clothesline for $29.99 and perfect for getting your clothes dry during winter. And you could even use it at home, to be honest. A lot of people are using swags these days, and that's when these deluxe gazebos would come in handy for $79.99 to keep you dry. Also, if you've got a few people camping with you and you've got small tents, this is great to put up in between tents, so then you can got a meeting point, someone to have breakfast together. Now, if you're a caravaner, who does not like winter camping? Well, grab yourself a cover, because you won't be using your caravan, and that'll keep it nice and dry and ready to use back when spring comes around. Now, I think I'm leaving the best to last. Look at this fridge freezer. Don't ask me how much it holds, because I don't know. I was in there and out of there so quick before I got kicked out for filming everything for you guys. So anyway, check all this out. You can pause it and have a look at the bits and pieces, but I think this is great, and this is something definitely I'll get, but it's probably a bit too big for our Jimny, and I think the price is pretty reasonable. Let me know in the comments what you think. At how much was it? It was $499. There you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and in the near future we've got a few more similar episodes to this, so keep your eye out. And also we've got plenty more episodes in the past like this, so if you want to check those out, just go through our back catalogue. Otherwise, stay tuned this Sunday at 5 p.m for an awesome episode we've got coming out. And if you haven't already, And you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Alright guys, we'll see you Sunday at 5 p.m. See you guys.